What's up, guys? Class is now out, how to earn on Turo. Go ahead and buy it. First 200 students get 20% off. Codes will be in the description below. Now's the time. Try you guys flood my DMs with questions. Now you can buy the course to find the answers.
I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none. Try to dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my save ons. Take to the top from the base one. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's the flex. Not a human, I am from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish.
What is up, Innovation family? Back for another video. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep coming back. Now I'm back from the holiday, guys. Thank you for tuning into another video. I appreciate all you guys and your time and everything else. Hope you guys all had a great holiday and having a great summer that's just started. And all your kids are to school and all that good stuff too, enjoying the pool and the beaches and whatever else is coming up here for the summertime. But let's do another video, guys. So let's jump into the topic. Today's topic, I've been asked a couple times from some of my clients and students, is around how do I maintain a 20+ car fleet without going too crazy, insane, losing sleep, that type of thing. So again, refer my videos to other people. Get my likes up, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the journey from start to finish, how to build a fleet. I'm gonna show you guys my numbers as far as how I do each over month, expenses, all that stuff. You guys are gonna be involved from the scratch. So this is the whole journey, guys. So starting the brand from scratch, you guys watching me grow. And I want you guys who are here from the beginning to be here to the end too. From I go from having 5 views to having 100,000 views, you guys gonna say you guys were here to see Brandon grow. And I promise you guys I'm gonna grow. It may not be 100,000 subscribers or 100,000 views all the time, but you guys gonna hear my name and know our brand and product. So again, thank you. So back to the topic at hand. So how hard is it to have 20+ cars in your fleet? It's a challenge. You know, and when I started out in 2018, the goal was not to have 20+, 30+, 50 cars, 40 cars, 70 cars. That wasn't my goal. What happened was it just took off. And what I mean by that was organic. I started out on the platform probably with like 3-4 cars. And then I just said, you know what, I'm doing fairly well. Reinvested the money I got from those previous cars and bought more cars. And it just kind of took off. People really appreciated my services. I was able to deliver at a high level. They liked the cars that I was having on my fleet. So I just kept buying more and more. But I'm gonna tell you guys what put me over the top or helped me out was I also had a great 9-to-5 that I was able to produce at a high level in terms of I had a 6-figure management job in IT at a well-known cybersecurity company. So that helped me out as far as establishing credit, as far as having the net worth, as far as having the salary to back all this up, as far as applying for car loans, getting credit lines, and I also own investment properties too. So that's important when you're talking about building a fleet and you're talking about having all these cars. You got to be able to pay for them and buy them if you're not paying cash. So some of the pros of having a fleet, like anything else, it does bring in more cash flow and revenue. And you get to meet more people and you get to, get your product out there and compete with other people who are good on the Turo platform. So those are some of the pros. Some of the cons, as always, is going to take a lot of work, guys. So we're talking about tires, talking about living at mechanic shop, body shops, key guys, having your everything from people that lose basic stuff that can slow down your rental from, somebody that might have caused like a light to blow. You got to get stuff like that fixed all the time too. So even the basic things you got to get fixed on these cars. They are very, very fidgety and very, very fragile items. So you got to stay on top of them. A check engine light is on, got to get that fixed right away. So anything can cause these cars to be down for a certain amount of time. So you got to stay on top of them. So with that being said, you got to have a team involved. So I have a great team that helps me out as far as my vendors that I talked to you guys in previous videos that I use for my body work, my mechanics that help me out with my brakes, engine work, all that. I'm gonna show you guys a journey for everything that's involved as far as day-to-day and running this business. But also my transporters too, that help me transport cars from my location to the airport to different hotels. That's important too. You gotta have your systems in place when it comes to having this many cars, because on the weekend, when Thursday starts and people start putting in requests on Thursday and Friday, they want cars in a matter of an hour, 2 hours, they can't pick it up from you. So you gotta have transporters in place, you gotta have cars washed, ready to go, or you will get bad reviews. So that's a big part of this business. So is it hard to have 20+ cars? it's not hard, but it's a challenge if you're not really motivated. You can't get out of bed to make things happen every day, because every day something's gonna happen with the car, and you got a fleet of cars to worry about. That means more money involved, more expenses. So we'll also get more into expenses too. How much it costs to fix a car? What's the worst car I had to get repaired? And I can tell you right now, I got a Range Rover Sport that's in the at a mechanic shop that's about $15,000 in need of repairs as far as new engine. And for you guys to know about Range Rovers, they're not cheap to work on, cheap to find as far as parts and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's $15,000 guys for a new engine for a Range Rover. I had to put a new engine in the white Challenger. I had to get some engine work done on the white Panamera that cost me $5,000. I had to get a clutch on the red Corvette that cost $5,000. So you just never know, you're gonna get hit with a $10,000 bill, $5,000 bill in this business. So you gotta have cash reserves, and your money gets eaten up pretty quick. So yeah, it's a challenge. But if you're into pushing yourself and seeing how far you can go, you can do fairly well. Just understand you have to own these cars though too. Make them assets in terms of getting the cars. If you pay or get them finance or get a credit line, pay them off in a certain amount of time. Whether that be 2 years, a year, 3 years, pay them off as soon as you can so you can build up your business. Remember, this is a marathon, so this is not going to be a 2-3 year business. It's going to be a 5-year, 10-year business. So buy your cars, get them paid for so they can cash flow themselves and pay for themselves. That's the whole point of this business, guys. Do not fall in love with these cars. Stay on top of all your maintenance and service and body work and washing them, detailing, all that. Your tires are big in this business. I can't say that enough. Tires and little things are going to happen in this business. From customers that lose keys, that run over keys, that everything when it comes to these cars can slow down your business. So one day is a beautiful day, everything's going perfect. The next morning or night, you could have a phone call that your car's been broken into and you got to get a windshield replaced or a driver's side window replaced. Part of the business, guys. So long story short, if you want to grow your fleet, hit me up. My email and all that's going to be below, along with you guys want to get on my calendar, do some consulting. Most important thing, guys, like I tell people, buy the course. Like for $250, it's going to save you so much more time, and I explain more stories and ins and outs of the business. So buy the course, guys. So when people are selling courses that know what they're talking about, support not just them from a financial standpoint, but understand they know what they're talking about 9 times out of 10. So that's you learn from their mistakes and their wisdom. So buy the course, guys. It's important. So stay tuned for the next video. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate it.
I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none. Try to dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money, then save up. 10 to 80, my save on. Take to the top.